have another super act coming your way before the next
really
single. Welcome to Thank you. Put your hands on the floor, baby.
Oh, how are you doing? Everyone have a good Christmas? Some people. Everyone have a good Boxing Day? Everyone now a tiny bit sick of their families? That's why you're here. So yeah, no, nice to be here. My name's Ben. I'm from London. Anyone else from London? Couple of people. One of the things I dislike about being from London is when other people move to London and then they go, oh Ben, London's not a very friendly city. Those people can fuck off. I go, oh Ben, London's a very friendly city. The other day, I read in the paper there was a man, and he was dead on the floor. Look, he's dead. And everyone's just stepping over him. They were just stepping over him on their way to work. That's called efficiency. You don't have time to check every person you see lying motionless on the floor. You don't know what loads of copies of The Big Issue. Already got one. I get online. Yeah, because they go, oh Ben, London's a very friendly city. No one makes eye contact on the tube. Now, in my opinion, you don't need to make eye contact with someone whose armpit you're shoved up. It's already quite an intimate situation. I can lean round if you want. I can do this. Well, that's a bit madder, isn't it? That's a bit madder. The thing I do enjoy about the tube is when the announcer says, please use all available doors. Now, in my experience, there's just not time. You give it your best shot, don't you? But it's hard to do more than two at once. But of course, you should make eye contact on public transport. Sorry, man, were you on the phone over there?
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I was just curious. Just because, I'm a bit busy. No, I was talking about eye contact. You should make eye contact. That applies anywhere in Britain. It's only one time only, you're allowed to make eye contact with a stranger on public transport. And that's when you're on the train platform and the train has been cancelled or severely delayed. Then you have to do this and only this. You have to look one way down the platform, catch someone's eye, and go, and then they'll look back and go, very good. You look the other way down the platform, you catch someone's eye and you go, and they go, I've done this before, lady. You can't keep doing it though. You can't then turn back to the first person and go, it's like you're watching a really disappointing badminton match, and no one can do the serve properly. Right, I'll show you how to get out of that. If you ever get caught in one of those feedback cut loops, right? How to get out of it. You all do it back. I'll do the to you. You count to three, you do it back, and I'll show you how to get out of it. So I look down the platform, I go, and then you go, 1, 2, 3. And then I go, have some fun with it. You've got 20 minutes. You've got 20 minutes to have some fun. It's how I met my wife. So yeah, talking of public transport, has anyone seen a story in the paper the other day about a lady who accidentally left her baby on the train? So it's a happy ending. She got the baby back. But it just made me think, if that could be in that situation, I'd be too embarrassed to go and pick the baby up. We can always have another kid, can't we? Always have another kid. So me and my girlfriend, we're thinking of having children at the moment. We've been together a little while, thinking of having kids. And I thought, well, maybe we shouldn't, because neither of us are earning very much money at the moment. So I thought maybe what we'll do is we'll freeze her eggs, have kids later. And I thought, no, we won't do that. What we'll do is we'll have the kids now, freeze the kids. Get around 3 to 4 years when the recession's on. 3 to 4 years. And of course, when you say you think you're having kids, people start saying quite strange things to your girlfriend. Like, we talk about it. And people now say to my girlfriend, they go, you'll be alright. You've got childbearing hips. Which sounds alright, doesn't it? But what they mean is, you'll be alright. Got a massive vagina. Huge patient with that. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So any parents in? What was the lady in the corner? Was it? Oh, sir. Have you got a favourite line that you tell to your kids? But you're the dad, right? You've leapt in with the helpful point. I have to suggest that maybe I fathered your children. What a festive message for everyone. No, the reason I ask you is just because I'm quite looking forward to having kids, just because you can tell them some amazing lies. And the one I'm really looking forward to telling my kids is saying, you know, when the dog's running around in a circle, you know, when he's running around in a circle chasing his own tail, that's the dog buffering. Yeah, he's loading up more bark. Yeah. So yeah, I was on my way here. I had that thing happen. I don't know if this has ever happened to any of you guys. You know, when you're going down the street and there's someone coming the opposite direction, and you do that thing where you can't get past each other. You know that? You know that thing where you're like, oh. You know the thing, sir? We're like, oh. Now I shouldn't, but I do that deliberately. My record is 2 minutes. Then the guy got really cross, right? He tried to push past me. But as he did so, I caught his hand and I twirled it. It's a lot of fun if you ever get a chance. It was the same thing happened to me, right? I was in Spain, I was in Madrid, going down the street, guy comes the opposite direction, couldn't get past each other. We did that thing, yeah, imagine, we like, oh. Yeah, so we like, oh. This time, right, I got furious, tried to push past him, but as I did so, he sidestepped, I went through his cape, and he stuck a skewer through my neck. I think he might have been a matador. If he wasn't a matador, it was a massive overreaction. So, can I ask, let's just have a room. Sir, when you're at work, will you do number twos at work when you're at work? Will you do number twos? You will? Yeah, how? What the hell? Yeah. You've got a firm policy on this. Good. Because I was picking up that vibe from you, sir, that you're maybe one of these guys who saves it up over a weekend. Yeah. One of these guys who goes into other people's offices and goes, I don't work here, but call the plumber! Yeah. The reason I'm bringing it up is obviously it's an awkward thing, isn't it? But number two is at work. Because you spend all day trying not to break wind in front of your colleagues. And then you go to the office toilets, and people are making the most appalling noises in the room. It's echoing around like a cathedral. You see your boss come out the cubicle. They look at you, you look at them, and you both look at the floor. But it's too late. Because you've heard, haven't you? You've heard the dreadful sounds from in there. You've heard the low, bassy, rumbling notes. You've heard the ones where there's no release sound but a massive splash. You've heard the ones that start on a high note like a mosquito in a tent on holiday. And worst of all, you've heard the moist ones. The tart little raspers. The pebble dash. And they don't do anything to obstruct the acoustics, do they? This sounds familiar to you, sir. No, they're trying to grass you up. Alright, what noise does she make? Oh. I thought we'd heard the very worst we were going to hear. This man's not the father of his children. And she doesn't make it to the toilet. Would you care to respond? This has all got a bit Jeremy Kyle suddenly, hasn't it? Well, that's just crude. Do you know what? When I saw you lot getting going, what I should have done is I should have walked away, but instead I thought, there's a nice big juicy can of worms. Let's get into that. No, because the point I was making was about the acoustics in the office toilets. Because they don't do anything to obstruct them, and they should. Like the partitions between the stalls, they don't go all the way to the floor. And they don't go all the way to the ceiling. And no one knows what that gap is for, do they? Between the top of the partition and the ceiling. I'll tell you what it's not for. It's not for an impromptu sock puppet show. Apparently that's intrusive. Apparently it's a disciplinary matter. You guys have been lovely. I'll just do a little bit more observational material for you. jokes. Alright, on with that. Observational material. Ready? Don't you hate it, right? When you got someone in a headlock, right? But by the time you've dragged them to the barber shop and said, I want it like this, their hair's all messed up. But don't you hate it, right? When you're having prison sex with someone, right? And then just at the crucial moment, you shout out someone else's number. The laugh of familiarity there, sir. I don't you hate it, right? When you toasted a nice bit of pita bread, right? But then when you open it up, the hot air trapped inside burns your penis. A solitary clap from the gentleman at the front. Doesn't work for women. For women, I recommend a baguette and a microwave. Now, you guys have been up there. I'll just read you a true story. A thing that happened to me. Is anyone else? Well, give me a cheer if you've ever had a testicular cancer scare. No, just me then. I had a testicular cancer scare. It was pretty scary because I was really worried I was going to get a lady doctor. Because that's going to be awkward, isn't it? She's going to be rummaging around down there like it's a sale and Primark. And I did get a lady doctor, and it was awkward, but not in the way I expected, because I was being examined. My trousers and my pants down by my ankles on the bed, and I didn't know what to do with my hands. I had no idea. I didn't want them down by my side like I was really dead on a slab. And I didn't want to have them like just twiddling my thumbs and my tongue out like that. So if you are in this position, don't do what I did. I did this. And that's just not respect for us. That could only be less respectful if I'd stroked her hair. Yeah, you get into it. You get into it. You guys are lovely. I've been Ben Clover. Good night.